Well, a new law bans lying to minors during a police interrogation in the state of Illinois. Here to tell us about it is our justice correspondent, Candace Kelley, with all the details. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Happy to be back. I'm good to see you as well. Good to see this law is on the book. Now, you would think that they shouldn't lie to anybody, but how will this law play out when juveniles are questioned?
Well, here's the deal. This is what they're going to call a false reform sentencing bill. When we're talking about false confession reform bill. And in that regard, what we're talking about is police officers now, at least in the state of Illinois, they cannot lie during interrogation. They cannot promise leniency to those people who are under the age of 18. Now, you would say to yourself, why would this even exist? You know, this is the first state in the country to do this. There are a couple of other states that have this on the books or in progress. That would be New York and Oregon. But the bottom line is that when you go into a room with a police officer, when they interrogate you in order to try to get a confession, they can't lie. And this is something that people should know about so that when they are in the room, they know that police officers potentially are lying, at least in the state of Illinois.
And I agree with Mike. They shouldn't be lying to anyone because this could get an adult caught up in as well, thinking someone's saying something and they're just saying examples like Central Park 5. They talk about that in their documentary where they thought that this was a different situation. You'll get less. You're going to go to jail forever if you don't confess to this. And so they take the least or, the lower penalty in this case. So how did this come about in the first place?
Well, this is something that the governor had been working on for a while in terms of sentencing, in order just to try to reform sentencing overall. In fact, this was one of 4 laws that was actually passed. These particular laws included measures to install restorative justice practices after conviction, and also addressing just this whole idea of mass incarceration. This was a holistic approach by the governor in order to make overall reforms so that when we look at mass incarceration, we don't see so many brown and black faces behind bars. And this is one of the steps in order to deal with what these confessions would do to young men, especially, just put them behind bars because they didn't know better. And then, of course, here's a very interesting statistic. The Innocence Project, they've determined that 30% of wrongful conviction cases were overturned by DNA testing, and those particular cases involved a false confession. So this is something that hopefully they will lead the country in, because now, of course, as I said, 49 other states are still on the record where this is illegal. This is legal.
And that's crazy, 49 other states. And, you would think because they're kids, Candace, and they just want to go home. They're afraid. They're scared. And you got a cop basically telling them they're going to spend a lot of time in jail unless they tell them what they want to hear sometimes. So you would think it will be illegal in other places.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. I really want to get into one day, and I know this is kind of going off kilter. I'm back, so when things are just going to go really kind of I want to now.
Get it out.
I think I want to have a segment with you, and I should be talking to producers about this, where we actually know our rights, because I think a lot of times we're put in situations where we don't know our rights, what's right from wrong, because a lot of people wouldn't even know this situation if we didn't have people like you here. Let's talk about other things now. There's another case. Yeah, we'll definitely do that for sure. Yeah. We got another case you're reviewing, involves the topic of free speech, social media, 2 city employees in New Orleans. What's that about?
Yeah, so from Louisiana, from New Orleans, we've got 2 city employees. Now, these employees work at the library. This is a First Amendment issue that a lot of people should pay attention to, and it has to do with social media. Certainly, we've been seeing that a lot creep up in the court system, talking about social media and COVID right now. But in particular, these 2 people who work at the library say that they are also social media content producers, and there are guidelines that are in place in New Orleans that say when you are a content producer, when you go online, you actually cannot say anything that is negative or disparaging about city government. So a person can be fired, they can be disciplined, and so they are fighting for their First Amendment rights. Of course, they signed away these rights. They said they were hesitant, and now they've reached out gotten some attorneys, and they're filing this First Amendment lawsuit saying, you can't stop me from saying something disparaging or something negative. In fact, this is very general what you're saying. I don't even understand what the ordinance says. That's what these plaintiffs are saying.
And Candace, doesn't this take it a little too far? Because the lawsuit also says that they can't talk about literally anything that involves the city. For example, a gaping pothole. That's a little much.
Yes, it has anything to do with the city, right? So the city would oversee a gaping pothole. Let's say that the water line bus, you can't post about that. Even if you are playing a game or want to post a comment on an article on a Saturday morning when you're not at work, you can't post about that, or you are exposed to being fired or there'll be a problem at your work when you go back. You'll be disciplined in some way. So really limiting what you can say just anywhere at any time when you are at work or at home.
Candace, social media has been around for a while, over 10 years now, but still all these new cases are popping up. We've had you on the show. You talked about, I think, a cheerleader at one time that got kicked off the squad because of what she was posting. Of course, we know about the greatest violator of all time, and that would be Donald Trump getting kicked off and him trying to get back on Twitter and other social media things like this. So when you hear cases like this, and because social media still remains so new out there when it comes to the courts, what are your thoughts on the outcome of this particular case?
Well, you know what? You mentioned the Supreme Court case, and I think that we can look to that when we talk about what's going on in the world of social media, what happens and what are the limitations when someone is home as opposed to work, or home as opposed to school, which is what that cheerleading case was about. And I think that we can take a page from that book of the Supreme Court. Listen, what can a city do in terms of making sure that someone, while they're sitting at a barbecue and posting about something, what can they do in order to manage that? That will be a lot of work, and that's a lot of limitation in terms of what they can say. The other thing is that if a water pipe does bust, or if there is a pothole, why can't they post about it? It's something that a city should take care of, and it in fact helps put them on notice. I think that that's going to be a separation. I think that this will be open and shut case in terms of what is going to happen. They're going to have their First Amendment rights preserved, but of course, guidelines that are provided by the city, there will be some limitations. Of course, they can't libel. I think we've heard from the Supreme Court. Again, it's not the exact, but we've heard a little bit in terms of what we might expect from courts across the country.